Transferred?
At this branch, you'll have the perfect environment to fully pursue your goals.
What? Seriously?
So, you're the legendary Sato I've been hearing so much about.
If it's for you, I will give it everything I've got.
My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm 30 years old and work in sales at the headquarters of Tokimeki House, a housing manufacturer. Our company is currently facing a decline in revenue, and discussions about rebranding are underway to turn things around.
Regarding the rebranding, nothing has been finalized yet, but if you have any ideas, please feel free to propose them.
Yoshikawa, I already have a suggestion I'd like to share.
Ah, Sato, what is it?
With the current economic downturn, I believe affordability is a critical factor in housing. For this reason, I think it would be beneficial to actively utilize domestic materials. I've compiled some ideas, including solid wood flooring from local brands and insulation made from domestic wool.
Using domestic materials is definitely a good decision for a local housing manufacturer. However, if we focus too much on cutting cost, it could backfire.
What do you mean?
For instance, using branded exterior panels could add value and help boost sales.
But that would increase the initial cost, and branded materials would also make repairs more expensive.
Right now, the priority should be increasing the company's revenue. Wouldn't you agree?
I understand, but it's equally important to think about minimizing costs for our customers. Yoshikawa wasn't entirely wrong, so I agreed to revise my proposal, and that wrapped up the discussion for the day. A few days later... Wait, what? I'm being transferred?
At this branch, you'll have the freedom to pursue all your ideas.
Wait, what?
This branch has been consistently breaking records for the lowest sales in the company. On the bright side, it offers plenty of flexibility for someone as driven as you. I think you'll thrive here.
Well, maybe moving out from under Yoshikawa's management could actually give me the chance to bring my ideas to life. Understood. Thank you for the opportunity. I'll take the transfer. And with that, I reassigned to Tokimeki House, Yamamura branch, a rural office notorious for having the lowest sales in the company. I'm Keiichi Sato, transferring from headquarters. I look forward to working with all of you.
So you're the legendary Sato everyone's been talking about.
Huh?
If it's for you, I'll put in my best effort.
What do you mean?
Sorry if I surprised you. I'm Fujita, the branch manager. Your accomplishments at the headquarters have made their way to us here.
My accomplishments?
I'm Ishiguro, part of this branch. You're considered something of a hero here at the Yamamura branch.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, let's just say we've had our own complicated history with Yoshikawa. I used to be his supervisor, but we didn't really get along.
I was his colleague, but we often disagreed on how to approach client proposals. I've worked in the marketing department, so I often collaborated with the sales team. But whenever I shared my ideas with Yoshikawa, he would always find a way to dismiss them.
All of us ended up transferring to the Yamamura branch because of Yoshikawa's recommendation.
Looks like I am in the same situation.
Not exactly. You're a bit different.
I've heard that even when Yoshikawa turned down your proposals, you kept going back and presenting new ones.
They say you were persistent and never gave up on convincing him.
If only we had that kind of strength. Haha.
We heard about your efforts, and we're secretly rooting for you. And we've also heard you're full of innovative ideas.
We're thrilled to have someone like you join us at the Yamamura branch.
I wouldn't say I'm all that impressive, but it means a lot to hear that.
Oh, and let me introduce Miss Akane.
I'm Yui Akane. I transferred here after joining the company.
Miss Akane came from headquarters to help fill a staffing shortage at the Yamamura branch.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Excuse me, but if you don't mind me asking, with such skilled individuals on the team,
You're asking about the sales, aren't you?
yes, is there any particular reason for it?
The budget allocated to this branch is the most non-existent. That makes it nearly impossible to run large-scale campaigns. So attracting customers has been a real challenge.
On top of that, this town is surrounded by mountains, with more fields than houses. The population is steadily declining, which means we rarely get any orders.
And with fewer orders, our budget keeps getting slashed even more.
To be honest, it's hard to stay motivated under these circumstances.
I see. Still, the town didn't give me a closed-off vibe at all. I'd like to walk around and explore the town to see if there's anything we could do.
In that case, I'll guide you.
Thank you. Sure, it's surrounded by mountains, but the prefectural roads are in good condition, and access to schools and hospitals is easy. The residence seems really close-knit, which gives the town a welcoming and comfortable vibe. What was your first impression of the town?
I felt the same way. It's a very livable place. There are a few supermarkets and stores for daily necessities as well. It reminds me of the town where I grew up, so personally, it feels very familiar and cozy.
That kind of connection definitely makes it feel more inviting.
Actually, I was in the same department as you when I worked at headquarters.
Wait, really?
After the training program, I was transferred after only about 2 weeks, so we hardly had any interaction. But even back then, I looked up to how confidently you voiced your opinions.
Well, I still ended up getting transferred.
I'm the opposite. I struggle with speaking up and tend to get flustered easily. I think that's why they decided I wasn't suited for headquarters. But in the end, I'm really happy to be at this branch.
Let's work together to make this branch the best it can be.
Yes,
Seeing the town's livable environment as a key strength, I decided to partner with Takahashi, who had a background in marketing, to take a closer look at the town's situation.
Just as you suspected, this area is starting to catch the attention of younger generations.
At Takahashi's request, I've reached out to the town hall, and the tourism department confirmed something interesting. They said the rich natural environment has been gaining popularity, especially with growing interest in camping.
It's also surprisingly easy to access from the city, so day camping has become a big draw.
With that level of accessibility, it's easy to imagine people considering commuting here as well. This is a wave we absolutely can't afford to miss. If we redesign the Yamamura branch's model homes to better harmonize with the natural surroundings, we could attract more people who want to live here and build homes in this town.
You're right. We can't just sit back and let this opportunity pass us by. I'll get in touch with headquarters and push for this.
I'll start consulting with an architect right away.
excuse me, would it be okay if I joined you on this? I've been studying disaster-resistant materials, so I might be able to contribute.
Akane, absolutely. You'll be a great addition to the team.
It's been so long since we had a big project like this. I'm starting to feel excited. I'll coordinate with some of my former colleagues and gather materials tailored to our target audience.
6 months later, we successfully renovated the Yamamura branch's model house. The new design featured a natural exterior that seamlessly blended with the surrounding landscape, long-lasting materials that required minimal maintenance, and energy-efficient insulation that helped lower utility costs, making it a standout home for our customers. And then,
We just received another order.
In just 1 month since the model house renovation, we've already surpassed the total orders from the past 3 years.
Sato, it's all because you came to this branch.
it's the result of everyone's hard work.
How's everyone doing?
Yoshikawa?
It's been a while. What brings you here today? I heard that the Yamamura branch has been receiving a flood of orders, so I wanted to commend everyone for their hard work. This is a rough area to operate in, and I'm sure it hasn't been easy. Great job! That said, I do think there might be room for improvement.
What do you mean by that?
Most of the current orders are for renovations, right? Renovations tend to have lower profit margins. If we don't secure new construction projects, it would be difficult to drive significant revenue growth.
This area has a large number of older properties, and many people are choosing to buy and renovate them. Given the characteristics of this region, I think it's only natural for renovations to dominate the orders.
I'm asking you to think outside the box here. If we keep taking on only renovation projects, this success will just be a passing phase. There's a strong chance we'll fall back to being the lowest performing branch again. So I'm giving you this advice. That's all. Goodbye.
Does he even understand the meaning of the word commend?
Still, Yoshikawa does make a valid point.
I can't support this push to raise costs unnecessarily.
Exactly. That kind of approach would undo all the goodwill and reputation the Yamamura branch has worked so hard to build.
If we only had a big event or some major reason to attract people, and then one day...
Hello.
Nagisa?
Is she someone you know, Ishiguro?
She's my niece. What's the reason for your visit today?
Actually, I want to build a house here.
Wait, what?
Seriously?
But why here?
Well, the truth is, I'm expecting a baby.
Congratulations!
My husband and I discussed it and decided we want to raise our child in a place surrounded by nature instead of the city.
If that's the case, this town is an ideal choice.
I've heard a lot about this town from my uncle, and it's always piqued my interest. Last week, we toured the model house and took a stroll around the town, and we absolutely fell in love with it. My husband was on board too, especially since commuting to work from here is doable.
Thank you so much.
We'll make sure to build a perfect home for such an important client.
What kind of house do you envision?
When I toured the model house, Akane gave me a lot of information about the materials. That's right. I recommended materials that are not only cost-effective, but also highly resistant to disasters and typhoons. I'd love to have a house built with those materials, living in a secure home on safe land where we can feel truly at ease. I believe that dream can come true here, which is why I want to entrust this project to Tokimeki House. Thank you so much!
We're so glad that the things we've worked hard on and cared deeply about have aligned with your vision.
Let's all come together to make Nagisa's dream a reality.
1 year later, Nagisa's house was successfully completed. Congratulations on your beautiful new home.
It's all thanks to the incredible team at Tokimeki House.
Vegeta's long history in this town and his connections with local carpenters and suppliers were a huge advantage. We managed to significantly reduce material transportation cost.
This project has been an incredible learning experience. Nagisa's house became a major talking point, earning praise from locals and visitors alike. It even caught the attention of the media. Thanks to this buzz, the Yamamura branch started receiving even more orders. Meanwhile,
Our sales has dropped again this month. We're focusing on high-end homes and have carefully factored in higher cost. So why isn't it working?
Yoshikawa, I need a word with you.
President Hanamaki?
this month, we've broken yet another sales record.
It's like the branch has completely transformed.
Every day feels so rewarding now.
President Hanamaki, it's been a long time.
I've heard about the great reputation of the Yamamura branch and came to commend all of you.
Thank you so much for coming all this way.
It feels like there are more people in the town compared to when I last visited. In recent years, camping has brought more visitors to the area. I see. That's fascinating.
We've focused on that trend and proposed home designs that harmonize with the rich natural surroundings here. Since these are people who have made the big decision to relocate, we've committed to ensuring they feel comfortable and happy living here for the long term. We're working closely with the local community and using cost-efficient materials to achieve this goal.
You've built an organization that truly understands and supports both the town and its residents. Remarkable work.
However, President Hanamaki, I must say, if we focus too heavily on cost efficiency, it could negatively impact sales. I still believe we should invest in more high-end materials.
And has that approach improved the revenue at the headquarters?
Well, actually, with the growing population, the town is planning to build a kindergarten. The mayor has personally requested us to handle its construction.
A kindergarten? Safety is the top priority for something like that. It's essential to strike a balance with cost to ensure it remains easy to maintain. This is a clear sign that the work you've been doing has earned this town's trust.
It's all thanks to Sato joining our branch.
He's also helped us expand in areas where we excel.
Thanks to Sato, I've been able to put my interest in materials to good use and deepen my knowledge in ways I couldn't before.
I've also come to truly appreciate the joy of working with others to create something as meaningful as a home.
No. I was just doing what I could to help make this branch the best it can be.
I see, Sato. I regret not recognizing your talents when you were at headquarters. But how did such an exceptional team end up all together here?
It was Yoshikawa who suggested transferring us to this branch.
What?
Of course. We ultimately agreed to the transfers ourselves, but
One day it just seemed to happen out of the blue.
the truth is, everyone here, myself included, often found ourselves at odds with Yoshikawa's ideas.
Yoshikawa. Care to explain this?
No! I was simply trying to provide an environment where everyone could work comfortably. And as you could see, they've all thrived here at this branch. I don't believe I did anything wrong.
But didn't you arrange these transfers to make your own work easier to manage?
That's not exactly how it was.
Everyone, I deeply regret my lack of proper oversight. The reality is, headquarters revenue has continued to decline even further. Would you be willing to return to headquarters and help us revive it? Just as you've done here at the Yamamura branch?
Back to headquarters?
That's right. Specifically, I want your sharp perspective to play a key role in planning the department as we work on rebranding.
That's the department I dreamed of joining when I first started.
And I'd like you to take on the role of manager to lead the team.
A manager? Are you serious?
Congratulations, Sato. If anyone can lead and inspire others, it's you.
What about you, Fujita?
President Hanamaki, I've truly grown attached to this branch and this town. I'd like to stay here and see it through until I retire. There's still so much more I want to do to help this branch continue to thrive.
Got it. I'll gather volunteers and assign an other skilled employee to take over Sato. Ishiguro, you've demonstrated exceptional ability in building relationships with the community and gathering insights. Since you've also been managing collaborations with other branches, I'd like you to step into the role of area manager for this region.
Absolutely.
Takahashi, I'd like you to return to the marketing department at headquarters and fully utilize your strong analytical skills. Akane, I'd like you to take on a dual role, managing responsibilities at both headquarters and regional areas. Share the successful methods of collaboration with the town here in Yamamura with other regions.
Such an important role?
Don't worry, Akane. I'll be there to support you, and I'm confident you'll excel.
I'll give it my all.
So, Yoshikawa, what do you think about this?
Yes?
The purpose of this personal transfers is to foster growth for both employees and the company. This is how it should be done. Do you now understand the difference between your approach and what I've outlined?
Yes. I understand.
1 month later, Yoshikawa was reassigned to the accounting department since he seemed to enjoy working with numbers so much.
Staring at numbers all day. I used to love building houses. Oh, I wish I could return to sales.
Yui, it's been so long!
It's been a while, Sato.
Looks like we'll be seeing each other more often in meetings from now on.
Yes, I'm really excited that I'll get to see you more regularly.
What?
Huh?
Thank you for watching until the end!
Don't forget,